Hello, everyone and no one, and welcome to another Talking to the Void. It is a new year, same me, because I'll make New Year's resolutions. But join me as always is Tier Alexander. Tier, how you doing?
Doing great, my friend. I'm doing great, my friend. How are you? See, I ran back to my mic when I realized I was looking away.
Not so bad. And join us as well as Angela Ariaga. Angela, how you doing?
I am doing okay. Um, I did not have to run back to my mic because I didn't walk away from it.
Well,
Yeah, walk
Florence
away. Just
may
said
or
I
may
do
not
stuff.
join us. I don't know.
Well,
I do
we know
know.
he's okay.
I do know that Will is working on. Tomorrow he gets to take his exams. So
I hope he.
I
I,
also threw
I
an
really
invite
do
to
hope he
Tragic.
passed.
And what's up, Mitch? If you're wanting to join, you
Yo,
can
Mitch.
as well. Yeah, my whole
hey,
thing is
Mitch.
I don't do the New Year's resolutions
Hi,
just
brother.
because they're and what's up, clown. I don't really
Yo,
see a
clown.
point to it. If like you're trying to do something, there's no real sense, in my opinion, of starting at the new year. It's just fucking do it. And the biggest thing is you don't have to do like a lot of people think to where you have to have this grandiose fucking thing. It's like a goal. You can have just a small goal or small, and the best thing is to have like small incremental goals. What's going on, Mitch?
Oh
Mitchell.
no! Sorry, I got it.
Oh God! Don't
He got
jump
it.
on the stream and immediately die.
Need a freaking flatline
I'm
sound.
just jacking on a piece of skin.
Ew.
Angela, did you hear about the Schrodinger's burrito?
Do I want to know?
What is it, both spicy and not spicy?
No, it could be beef, it could be chicken, it could be steak, it could be pork, it could be vegetable, it could be bean burrito. You don't know until you eat it or
Well,
until you bite into it.
That's if someone gives you it and it's not what you specifically ordered, or it's the whole thing of Schrodinger's burrito, depending on where you go for it, and it's what ingredient am I going to get in this bite since they don't mix it?
Hey,
Or
brother,
they
it's
could,
burrito version of meat patties.
or they could do a mystery. Like you go to the place and they just like you can have a specific burrito for $5, or you can get a mystery burrito for $2.
Yeah, I've never seen a place that does that because most places that have the Mexican food for that, like where they make the burritos, have all the ingredients in front of you. So you can
True.
quite literally stand there and watch them.
Okay.
Besides, I don't share a burrito.
You don't share burritos.
I don't really share food.
No. I mean, I should be clear about that. I'll make enough to feed more than me at one sitting.
Yes.
But off of my plate, you are putting your life in your hands if you make a reach for my plate.
Well, all right. So back in my younger days in college, and when I used to go to my best friend's house, we'd make a big plate of, say, tater tots, and we would eat from that. Go green.
Oh, so Badger.
No, it's a different thing if it's designed to be a community plate. That's
Yes.
one thing.
Yeah.
But if it's in front of me and it's my fucking plate,
Oh fuck no!
Goddamn hands to yourself.
Yeah, no. Do not reach and take food off of my plate. Even my kids were like, it was like you ask before you take something from someone else's food.
Oh yeah, that's been a staple in my family, and there's been a couple people that have small fork scars because of it.
My mother likes to violate that rule quite often.
And it's like the odds are you are going to get the food you ask for. If it's my kids, but you ask for it, you do not just reach out and take
it. And besides that, everything was still on the fucking stove. There was more over there. Don't go reaching for my fucking plate if you want, even if you want just another little morsel. Get your ass in there and grab your own serving.
That's fair. That's fair.
And if it's at a restaurant, don't be fucking trying to go over to my plate just because now you're regretful of what you fucking ordered.
Yeah, I will commit a murder.
Yeah. Oh,
God damn it.
Now I will turn around and arrange with somebody ahead of time. Look, this looks good and this looks good. How about we order one of each, cut it in half, and
Yeah,
But
Figure
that,
out-
that
figure
that's
out.
but
that is
the
a
trick there,
pre
Angela, is you make the arrangement
Yes.
ahead of time.
yes. This
yeah,
is,
exactly.
this isn't this is the whole thing of someone who's just like, oh, I like what you got, so I'm just gonna take a bite right off your plate or food off your plate. I don't think
I'm
so.
just
Oh
gonna,
hell
you
no.
know,
No,
I'm just gonna
no,
reach
no.
with my fork over there and just grab. Like, yeah, that's a
Absolutely
finger.
not. That's rude.
If you want to taste, you
Like-
can ask.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. If you ask, you will likely receive.
Yeah. Otherwise,
So
Just
Fine.
don't go and grab.
Angela, what about those cinnamon muffins?
Told
You
you.
said
I'm making
ask and I
them
will
on
rec-
Tuesday. Told you I'm making them on Tuesday.
That's true.
now what's this about a New Year's resolution?
Oh, because like there's always people are like, New Year, new me. And one of my buddies on Facebook put, I think he put like, the same thing I had with like the New Year's same me, or it's like New Year worse me. It's like, fuck it,
I
I'm
wanna
gonna be
a
worse.
version.
Yes.
Never said how I'm gonna be
Patrick,
worse.
That is
Sure.
fact.
Yeah, New Year's resolutions are formulas for disappointment,
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned. You know what? If you want to do better, you're going to. If you don't want to,
Yes.
you're not. If you want to make a change, you will.
Well, yeah. My thing is, I don't make resolutions. Resolutions are like promises that you make to yourself that you plan on breaking.
Yeah, they're poppycock.
Potentially, very few
They're
people.
Boulder Dash.
It's the whole thing of very few people actually follow through with it.
It's a lot of cod swallop.
I
And they have
make
better luck just
I
swallowing a
make
cock.
goals.
Yeah.
Well, that's like one of the things
And
whenever
who
it comes.
knows? It may take me longer than a year to achieve a goal. It may take me less than a year to achieve a goal, and then I can start a new goal at that time.
Well, there's always the thing as well of if like, we'll take the gym as an example for most people. I ended up going backwards in what my goal was for a long while of being able to do a bicep curl with a 45-pound dumbbell in each hand for at least
Nice.
one set of 10. And I'm back down to
Wow.
like 30s when I was getting close to being able to do 40s. But I had other things that happened. So right now, my goal is to get back to where I was. Like that's the big thing people always kind of go with. They're like, well, I want to lose 20 pounds or whatnot. And it's like, okay, you can do that. The biggest thing isn't going to be, you got to go to the gym 6 days a week. It's you just need to consistently go to the gym and then count calories.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to count calories.
And as long as you are in a overall weekly caloric deficit, you'll be okay. And that's another one
Yeah,
that
like-
people don't understand. They think they need to be in a massive deficit every day, and they don't.
You also have to be careful about making sure that you're getting the right nutrients at the same time as you're not getting too many calories.
Right.
Hey, what's up, bastard?
Hi, Barry.
Hello
Oh,
there.
bastard.
Oh, hello and hello. I wasn't sure if you were streaming. I checked and there was no stream showing, so I thought I'd enter.
They're streaming.
Well, we are streaming, but that's fine. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know. It's rotten string.
I don't care. I'm talking to the
It's the
void.
void.
good.
It doesn't bother me
Uh,
as long as folks aren't being dicks about it.
Right.
Oh,
That's always my biggest thing. Basically, thinking that they
See
can
ya,
just do
Babs.
whatever they want.
Are you on Rumble?
I
No.
don't
No, we're on the,
stream
the
on
tubes.
Rumble.
YouTube.
I'm on.
I'm
the
not seeing it on
tubes.
YouTube, oddly enough. Otherwise, I would have. Oh, there it goes. It's in now.
All right.
Come on, I've kept the same resolution for years and have achieved it each time so far. Wake up for
Brother
365
says
consecutive
I've kept
days.
the same resolution for years.
Unless it's a
and if
leap year, then it's
leap year-
366 days.
Yeah, there you go.
That's true.
That's-
But he is still alive
Evil.
right now, so he.
But hey, you know what?
achieved-
That's a point in the win column, isn't it?
He's an overachiever.
Yes.
Oh, that always had to be at least one in the family.
I I'll tell you guys this though. I don't want this to come off as a New Year's resolution because it's really not. But okay, I'm gonna phrase it this way. I used to be a musician.
Okay.
But I'm
And I
not
had
getting
so
back
much
into
respect for you.
the music part of it. Before I was even a decent, half decent musician, I was a lyricist. I wrote song lyrics out the ass. I'm going to try to get back into that because today, with AI, I can put an actual song together and see my lyrics put to actual work.
Yeah, and you can change it to the way the melody is and everything.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there are controls I can put into place. Yes. So it's not really a resolution, but I ever since I did it with Kefke's birthday song, I think I might have been bitten by a bit of a bug. I just finished.
Yeah.
I just finished my first actual song. Just before getting on here, Bats has heard the first version of it. I'll upload that to him later. But I'm gonna have to ask you guys. I don't know if I want to do it live.
Yeah, I'll
But,
be using AI to write songs as well.
Yes, Bats
Yeah.
has as well.
So
But Bats is going a little more specialized, I'd say, than what I'm doing.
Yeah, especially with my most recent one.
Yeah. But
what the Tess Holiday one?
No, the Keir Starmer one.
if I get good feedback from you guys, I might start uploading them to my Rumble channel.
Nice.
But you know,
Who's
it
the
depends.
detective?
What?
What?
Who's the detective? That's Bats.
Okay.
Yeah, see, Batman was referred to as detective by Ra's al Ghul. Ra's al Ghul. Whatever the fuck. However the fuck you pronounce that asshole's name.
Rachel
It's
Ghul.
Rachel Ghul.
Rachel Girl.
Yeah.
Rachel girl.
Rachel Ghul. Great. I'm gonna start calling him Rachel Ghul forever because I think mispronouncing shit's funny.
It
Sometimes.
didn't
God
become
damn it, Rachel
Roz.
Ghul.
I mean,
It
it's
didn't
gonna be
become
right up there with
Roz
the Batman
until
mobile.
the Arrowverse.
Yep.
Batman.
Yeah,
Bill
Batman,
Batman.
the
There you
Batman
go.
mobile.
I mean, how you
Uh,
could always, instead of calling them Rachel, just be like, God damn it, Ratchet Al Ghul.
Ratchet Al Ghul. You don't know what
if
you
you
done
want-
did.
If you want to make them unpopular with even the loony left, you can call him Racist Girl.
Yeah.
Nice.
But no, going back to the whole thing for like even with the gym and all that, it's like the biggest thing I always try to tell people is like you don't need to go and try to blast the ever living shit out of the gym and whatnot. You just need to consistently go, and you don't need to do what everyone tries to tell you, especially if you're a dude where they tell you got to be at the gym for like 2+ hours lifting weights. No, the fuck you don't.
Please don't.
You just need to be there, actually work out and consistently work out because you're trying to build a discipline because motivation, just like resolutions, are fleeting.
When I did go to the gym, I went every day for about an hour after work.
Rash Al Gore.
And I didn't go when it was fucking cold. I fucking hate the cold.
That is a good one for that Badger.
Yeah.
Rash Al Gore.
Also,
Praise
Ra's al Ghul.
here.
He is
It's
super
Ra's
like
Al
serious.
Gore.
it's like the leader, the main Cardassian bad guy in Deep Space Nine. I bet he gets really upset when people mispronounce him. His title and
Cat.
his name,
Oh,
Goldie
Gold-
Cat.
Oh,
Goldie Cat.
I was
Goldie
thinking
Cat,
Golducket.
as in Goldie Cat.
Yes, I understood.
See, but when DS9 came out, I lived in California, in the Bay Area, and in the Bay Area, there's a tunnel called the Caldecott Tunnel,
Oh God.
and I had a friend who theorized that if the Cardassians took back the station, they'd call the wormhole the Goldukat Tunnel.
Is really quick. Is that like the Caldecott medal?
I don't know if it's the same Caldecott.
There's a literary medal. It for I
Well, I know,
believe,
but
like,
those things are usually named
no,
after
I'm
somebody.
explaining to.
Oh.
Right.
I'm
Another
just-
one with names over here is it gets everybody who of a certain generation in the UK, or even of younger generations who know about it, laughing. It's Teal'c species from Stargate.
I'm just the
The,
one sitting over here saying, you know, I like
The
the way
Jaffa.
Yeah,
way
the
Cal
Jaffa.
Gadot looked in the Wonder Woman outfit, so I'm not complaining about that.
Look.
The Jaffa over here, it's a special breed of orange, seedless oranges.
Yeah.
Look, the Java are a warrior race, okay? Like the Klingons.
You cut out a couple of times there.
Sorry,
Yeah,
the
you
king. But
You just made your mic do what it does when I'm trying to sing too high.
I said the Java are a proud warrior species, just like the Klingons.
No, they're not. The Jaffa actually win battles.
Yeah. Golf Ducati. Yeah, why not, Green Badger?
Golf Ducati.
Oh, God, this
It's
CIA.
not where you is wagon.
Hey, he could he could be on a scale model, you know, gold decal.
Gold decal.
the Kardashians.
Yeah. Hey, did you ever do that when you were a kid? Build model kits.
Well, we didn't have model kits. We did have the like the Connects, and you could they like were metal rods, or not metal rods, but metal strips.
Yeah,
Tier
that had
had
actual-
toothpicks and popsicle sticks and some Elmer's
We
glue.
have.
Well, no, Connects were plastic.
Yeah.
I can't
Mostly
remember what the
in
metal
Meccano.
was.
I know
The
exactly.
metal ones were erector sets.
Erector sets. Thank
Yeah.
you, Angela.
There it is. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Thank you,
so
Angela.
same thing over here, but we called it Meccano.
I couldn't remember the name. I thought it was the Connects.
But you know the model kits like aircraft and stuff like that. You ever build those?
Oh yeah.
Nah. I
I used to all the
Only
time,
a
and
couple of the
the only one I had difficulty with,
what they still make those?
and it had the smallest parts, was the Enterprise.
Interior,
Did
yes, they still make model
know.
kits.
Pardon?
They do have them.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
you can get model kits for about anything. Like they're fucking extremely popular in Japan for Gundams.
No, not model kits. I was
Sure,
looking
those
through a
as well.
Erector set.
Oh, the Enterprise model kit. I did it the way I did with all of them. Carefully took it apart, laid the pieces out in sequence, sanded them down to get rid of all the rough off them, painted them. Right, you got to paint it before you put them together. Then I put the saucer section together. Then the secondary hull. Right.
And he was still trying to figure out how the hell he bled all over it.
Then the nacelles and the pylons went into the secondary hull. No bother. Right.
Mhm.
It took me 7 goes to get the fucking saucer section to sit properly while the glue dried.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You really have to find just the right amount of books or stuff to balance it up.
That, or you have to get the right type of. They use them in electronics where they have the little alligator clips on there, and you can get the ones that are rubber, so that way it can actually hold it in specific ways.
But I'd someone would have used them. But I'd enjoy that. I won a couple of prizes with that one as well when I was a kid. Boys' clubs and stuff like that.
Mhm.
We used to have them when I was a kid as well, and they were actually, you had to actually be a card-carrying boy to get into them. Not like
Okay.
nowadays where you could be a girl and get into them.
On a different note, going to something that since we've gotten into Star Trek stuff that I don't quite understand, because I've been wagering buying some ETS mags for some other guns that I have, and turns out they can use their other Glock base plates if they're a Glock mag from ETS. So I was like, oh, so I can use those with the finger extensions. So that's a bonus for something that most of y'all are probably like, Cool. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Right? Yeah, it's cool. I have no fucking idea what you're talking about, but great.
Hardball.
Awesome. Calcutta.
Calcutta.
Yeah, Calcutta.
Okay.
Calcutta.
Calamari.
Calamari.
Kalamazoo.
Calculus.
Kalamazoo.
Ooh.
Kalamazoo.
Dub.
Almost went there
Oh,
this
yeah.
weekend, except for here in Michigan.
Wawa, Washington.
Except for it was sleeting on Saturday, which pissed me off because it's like, oh, it was warmer, and yeah, I don't care that it was rainy because that meant it got all the ice and shit off the fucking road. And then it had to fucking sleet on Saturday. It's like, you fucking bitch.
You know it's pissing off just about everybody in the UK when it comes to weather.
the weather.
We have 1 millimeter of snow, right? And we get severe weather warnings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to scare us with reporting about normal weather.
Pretty much. That's media for you, though.
Yeah, I mean, the kind of frenzy. I mean, you get people who see the sun come out and they'll grab the kids and drag them indoors. And according to experts, my generation, Mitch's generation, I think Rotten's generation as well, probably, we should be long dead through loads of skin cancers because of the amount of sunburns we've had.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
To be fair, I've already had skin cancer once.
All right,
No,
this is annoying me.
Yeah, our country's suffering from skin cancer. It's called Keir Starmer.
No, that's ass cancer. There's a difference.
I
You
don't
got
get
skin
this.
on your ass, haven't you?
No, well, yes, but no, it's different. It's like
Well, you
Mooney
don't
with
have
his
skin
butthole
anywhere,
cancer.
so
It's like Moonshot with his butthole cancer. It only affects his butthole.
yeah. But what I do find funny is people my age complaining about the modern world and saying it was better back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, some things were, but some things nowadays are better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you lose something, you gain something.
Pretty much.
It's how it always goes.
But the one thing that does annoy me these days, it's got nothing to do with the times. It's got to do with my advancing years. Is I get on a bus and it's full, and kids will offer their seat to me, and I'm thinking, I'm not that old yet. I sit down. Sit down before I break your legs.
Oh, nice, Badger. So,
Nice.
I'm having a mental confuculation
So usual.
because that song I did that I've just mentioned.
Okay.
I produced a video like I did before, but this time I included a visual element. Hold on, I got to open up the file so I can give you the comparison here.
Were you living La Vida Loca?
Hearts Against the Double Raid.
Just the song with no visual elements on the video file on the MP4 is 3.54 megabytes.
Okay.
With the visual image or visual element that is not an image in motion, it's just a still image that runs for the whole video.
Mm-hmm.
It boosts the size up to 68.6 megabytes.
Oh, that's nice.
Why?
It's
I don't know.
it's the weight of the image. It's the digital weight of the image and it being stretched.
It also depends on
it-
what the because with adding an image to it, it changes it from a audio file type to a video file type.
Mhm.
No, Rotten, it doesn't, because I'm using a video editor to how do I explain this? I can't download the music from the site I'm using.
Mhm.
I can create it and listen to it on the site, but I can't download it. So I'm using a screen recorder that came with my video editing software to get it that way.
Yeah.
Recording the screen, uploading it to the video editor,
In that case, it's still the
stripping
whole
out the
thing. that it's-
visual element, and then I
if-
can produce an MP4 that's small enough to share on Discord.
Because the MP4 would still be the video file.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, it still is. It
because the
without
MP3 is
visual-
the what?
yeah, MP3 is the audio.
Mhm.
But because I'm producing it as a video, it's coming out as an MP4. It's just got a blank screen. In here, let me see if I can. No, I can't. I already just deleted the damn. Well, maybe it's still in the recycle bin. Hang on.
If you've got SoundPad, you could you could record the song file you've got and have it as an MP3.
Or just after you've downloaded it as a thing, use a converter software to go from.
Well, no, I can use Audacity to convert it to MP3. That's
Yeah.
not the issue.
The issue
The
is
issue is
downloading
it
it.
goes from. Fuck, what was it now?
One
the
size
issue is
to
the file
another
size.
Yeah, the issue is file size. It goes from a 3.54 megabyte MP4 file to a fucking 68.6 megabyte. And where can I drop this so you can see it? I'll put it in general. I had, like I said, I just went to Grok and said, "Hey, make an image based on these here song lyrics." Well, there it is, and that's the image it came up with.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, take those two. You've got. I've dropped 2 more songs in your DMs.
Okay. All right. If I'm going to put them into the like when we do the video, when I do the stream tomorrow, how I start at 10:30 and I just let it like a little movie thing run. I'm going to do that.
Oh, like the waiting room.
Yeah, the waiting room. I'm going to do that. So you have been warned.
Did Kefki say you could use her song?
No, I didn't ask Kathy. I didn't want to. If it's her song, it's her song. I don't want to fuck with it.
I mean, I just made it for her.
To be honest, it slipped my mind.
How can something slip something that doesn't exist?
Hold on, my mind exists. It's in a canoptic jar.
No, that's your brain.
The brain and the mind are really two separate things.
Yeah. From what I have heard, I mean, I don't know how accurate this is, but from what I've heard, scientists, even though we know a shit ton about the human brain, still don't know what causes consciousness or the mind.
No, they don't.
I'm at a
if
loss.
it's something, there is evidence to suggest that it's something as simple as data plus experience.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I mean, AI has showed us how that can play out.
Well, we're also seeing more in other types of animals. Not all of them, but predominantly primates.
No, that's sentience versus sapience, and that's a little different. Sentience is you are conscious and aware, and sapience is you are aware of yourself. You don't. What's the word I'm looking for? Humans are sapient.
You have a theory of self.
Yeah, a theory of self.
Does this go to like that whole thing of being able to recognize yourself in a mirror?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which human beings don't have a theory of self until 3 years old at the earliest, apparently.
Yeah,
but it's still sapience.
There's not many animals that can actually recognize themselves in a mirror, and octopus are one of them.
Oddly enough, house cats are as well.
Parakeets, for example.
Yeah, they're sapient. Shit, fucking
dolphins.
Crows are sapient.
Yep.
Are you to a degree? They can't count for one thing, but that's intelligence rather than anything.
You're on the wrong path again.
Let a parakeet loose in your house.
Wait a minute. Andrew, trying to say something.
Oh, you did notice. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
No, not you. I've been being talked over for like 30 minutes now. But I was actually about to argue that there's a difference between being able to count and knowing who you are in
the
universe.
That's why I corrected myself and said that's intelligence, not.
Yeah,
Alright,
but
alright.
that was after I started to correct
I-
you myself.
I've got an interesting one for those
Go
of
ahead.
you who believe in the soul and things, right? Yeah.
Hey,
What?
Tasty.
Yeah. Let's say the soul exists, right? And what if souls are reborn, right? Yeah, you get new souls coming along, right, which would account for more people. But what if souls are also reborn? And what if now some souls are being reborn in AI programs?
All right, so there was a book out, not a book, a story I was reading called Digital Ghosts, right? And the premise is that the guy's a neuromancer, you know.
Mhm.
He's essentially a necromancer, but digital.
Yeah.
And AI ghosts are essentially his souls. You know, he can revive dead machines, which are
Yeah,
his
that's not what I'm on
zombies.
about.
But the same
I know what you mean.
premise.
But
Like the reason why I bring it up because it's the same premise. It's
like they're data copies of him.
to a sense, it's literally him reviving dead things. Just because his is digital versus the soul, which is spiritual, they're the same difference as far as the story goes.
As far as the story goes, but what I'm on about is actual souls being reborn, but instead of inhabiting a body, like a human body or something, they're inhabiting AI systems.
Are you going? Did you join Scientology when we weren't looking?
No,
Okay, good. I'm just making sure.
it's a simple concept. I wouldn't be surprised if it's popped up in loads of different places in fiction.
Yeah.
So basically, theorizing that AI is actually not AI; it's just reborn souls.
Now it started off with AI, but when it got more complicated enough to house a soul, then they
Mhm.
started being reborn as in AI.
There is a horror game, and I can't remember the name of it. Essentially, a wife traps her husband's soul inside of a computer, and she's torturing him over and over for essentially content.
There's been like several games like that.
Oh
Yeah.
God, there was I think it was a straight to video one.
Because Game Theory
In the
has
80s,
brought those up
Killer.
as well.
Chiller, it was called. It starts off in this cryonics facility, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the freezers breaks down. So, well, what we're going to do? We're going to have to revive him. But we don't know how to. But they managed to bring this guy who died from a brain aneurysm or something. They managed to.
About Soma. That's Soma.
Is it? I'm sure it was called Chiller because he's.
He's in the underwater base.
No.
Oh, and then the one
No,
I'm
he's a
thinking is Soma.
rich guy. He got frozen. But they managed to fix what killed him, right? And they They actually revive him. He seems perfectly normal. Apart from his beloved dog, won't have anything to do with him now. As the story progresses, he has no soul. Totally, he's worse than evil. He's just immoral and extremely selfish.
There's a game called Soma, and the guy has a brain aneurysm or some brain disease, and he goes like, "We can fix you. We'll just make a digital copy of your brain and start working from there." So he goes to the place and gets this digital copy of his brain, and he somehow wakes up in this like abandoned underwater station, and it's just him and a shit ton of machines. So he wakes up and he's going around and like he's being attacked by other machines. And eventually you come to find out that he's a digital copy inside of a robot's body. Like he never so when and mind you, the earth has like been destroyed. Like the surface of the earth is gone, like all humans are gone. And him and this other AI program who was once a woman decide like they're just gonna flee the earth. Like there's nothing there for them. They're gonna flee the earth. So he goes to, get in, brain jack into the thing, and he makes a digital copy of him, another digital copy of himself, and you start playing as that, and you see him, what you were actually as that character, and you were in essentially a diving suit, a robot diving suit, and you could hear him asking like, "Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Did it work?" Because you're the new copy, and you go off to this heaven, and he is literally there still asking, "Hey, did it work? Hey, did it work? Are we doing this?" It is fucking
You
scary.
know the problem with making a copy from a copy, don't you?
It fucks up, but it's
Yeah,
a
I mean,
digital copy.
You've seen Multiplicity, haven't you?
Yes, I see Multiplicity. But that's one of the games that really terrify me. It is existential horror.
Mm.
It
I've-
really fucks with me.
I've had jump scares in games, but I've never been scared by a game because there's always a separation between me and fiction.
Well, it's like I can do Lovecraftian horror pretty easy. Like I can take that, and I get the existential crisis of it. But it's shit like a human being a robot and realizing they're a robot and shit, and then shit like that happening. That fucks with me on a certain level, and I don't know why, but it really freaks me out.
Well, it's probably because your dismembered skull.
I haven't looked in the mirror in a trillion years. Nah, I'm human.
Close enough.
What? I never asked why my skin is bleached white and why I can see my.
You don't have any skin.
Yeah, I do. It flakes off every so often and it comes back.
That's dust.
Oh God. No, you're lying. You're lying. It's okay. Batman, you're funny. You're so funny.
Have you checked to see if your pants are on fire?
Nope. My pants are not on fire because I'm not wearing pants.
Because they keep setting on fire, right?
Every time I try to put on the belt, there's nothing there for the grip onto, and it just I can't tie the belt tight enough to where it'll wrap around me.
And get suspenders.
I don't have anything for it to latch on to. Just
the suspenders clip to the belt.
I was gonna say your pants, you dork.
Yeah.
They loop over your shoulders.
Yeah, and there's nothing. I don't have shoulders. I just have these things there. That's normal.
Yeah, they're called shoulder bones.
And people wonder why I want to play football with his skull.
I'm not a lich. I'm a real boy. God-damn it.
Hello, Mr. Scott.
You're the one that. Hi, Mr. Scott. You're the one that says that you're a lich all the time.
That's
you can't
true,
have
but
it
still.
both ways, Tier.
Fine.
Hey, if Tay had a TARDIS, do you think he'd be able to save 9?
Nope. I wouldn't.
Is this some mixing of Doctor Who and Star Trek shit?
No.
Stranger Things.
Why is 6 afraid of 7?
No. Instead of a stitch in time saves 9, it's a lich in time saves 9.
Oh.
Oh, no. Okay. That's even worse.
Hey, Mr. Scott.
That joke is so old. It's being carbon dated by goddamn science.
Actually, Tay, that joke's time traveling, so you can't tell how old it is or how young it is.
Oh God.
Yes, my child.
No.
False prophet.
Thank you.
Oh, did you guys do anything fun this weekend?
No. Well, yeah.
No. Well, yeah. Well, kind of, maybe.
Possibly.
I can't
I did
remember
eat a bagel.
what I did this weekend, so I'll say potentially.
I ate some oversized beef sticks. Well, they weren't really beef sticks. They had the consistency of beef sticks, but they weren't really beef sticks. They were like homemade beef sticks. They were whatever they put them in, whatever a fucking animal gut they stuffed the meat into, was like really thick
That
and hard to
sounds.
bite through. So I
Hey,
had to skin my chopsticks so I could eat them.
you just made it sound so appealing, Mitch.
That was
Yeah,
smoked. What was that flavor? Was it smoked balsa? No,
Smoked ball.
no, smoked bratwurst was the flavor.
Okay. Okay. So much better than smoked
It-
balsa. 'Cause
If Mitch likes,
ew.
if Mitch likes his wood smoked, he likes his wood smoked.
Hey, I knew it was a B word.
Like,
Barmy.
It's 2026. We don't
Barmy.
judge anymore.
Apparently,
Just-
Clown beat
He said he
Arkham
knows it's a
City.
B word, so I was just like start throwing out B words.
Barley.
Beverly.
Broccoli.
Crusher.
Clown beat
Boingo,
Arkham City.
boingo.
Right on.
Yay.
Shut up, Wesley.
What?
What?
Shut up, Wesley.
Crusher.
No. I
Only if I fall on her.
Mm. I'm still trying to figure out how the hell Will Wheaton, Wesley Crusher is the Emperor in even any universe.
Speaking of, I did get an ultimate upgrade coupon for
Yeah.
Star Trek Online, so I upgraded the thing.
Oh
So
yeah,
did I.
I get it tomorrow.
And I did too. Yeah, I saw you in game, and then you disappeared.
Yeah, I went in, did the TFO. I looked around, made sure everything all the paperwork I had to do was done, and I popped out.
Oh, very cool, brother.
Well, yeah. He's Clown. Of course, he's very cool.
Well, he beat Arkham City.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
I just noticed right now.
I was thoroughly disappointed with the final boss fight, Hugo Strange. It was ass.
like the one, I forget which one it was. The final boss fight is with the Venom monster Joker.
The first one, Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
That was a boss fight.
Yeah.
But the second, like they play up Hugo Strange as like the big bad, which is insane.
He makes a good big bad if you're on about like a TV series.
No, he
Film.
makes a good he makes a good big bad for an episode. Like Hugo Strange's whole character arc is I know who Batman is.
Yes, and his whole character arc, his whole threat is setting shit up to ruin Batman's day.
Fair enough.
Hey, I wonder if if Hugo Strange ever talks to his brother, you know, the Doctor.
I did.
Strange. Mm-hmm. The Strange Brothers.
Yeah.
We know
Or
which
as we
one
call it,
the
Skull the
mom
fucking
loves more
Weird
because
Brothers.
hey, one's a doctor.
Both of them are doctors.
I just wish the Marvel Cinematic Universe hadn't been. So ask Kissy to wear China. Because that's why Thor became a fucking Martian. That's why Doctor Strange isn't using magic and why the Ancient One isn't an old Tibetan guy.
Yeah, and that pisses me off.
Yep.
Like, don't get me wrong. I think Tilda Swinton is an okay actor or actress.
I was gonna say I absolutely love Tilda Swinton. If they were going to make her a woman or make him a woman, then yeah, she's the one to do it with. But it's still not supposed to be a woman.
See, Tilda Swinton at that point in her career was fairly successful, I'd say.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think that if an actor at that stage of their career, being fairly successful, is tapped to do a part like the Ancient One, but to switch gender or something like that, I think the actor should say no. You know, like I said,
I would
assuming
agree.
they're at least successful in their career. I
Same with
understand that if
Grace.
they're not successful and they need the work, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
Tilda
Mhm.
Swinton at that point in her career, I wouldn't say she was a huge commodity for a film, but she is a commodity for a film.
Yeah.
I loved her as the White Witch.
She should have said no.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would say the same about race swapping as well.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm only saying that for established characters.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not if it's
Well-
an original character, that's a different monster entirely.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
but at that point, it isn't a race swap. If it's an original character, that
Yeah, I know.
character is already made to be that way, so it's
Yeah.
nothing. It's
If
like
Brad
saying,
Brad Pitt is tapped to play Blade, he should say no.
yeah,
I mean, let's face it, they do the same with the race and gender swap historical figures now as well.
Yes.
Mhm.
yes,
I mean, that TV show Vikings, there was this Nordic this Viking king that they used only to turn him into a black woman.
like you're all half Dan or something to that effect, if I'm not mistaken. Like one of the most well-known Viking leaders ever.
Yep.
Like
Bob the Builder.
It's like when they turned Queen Victoria into a black woman.
No, it was Anne Boleyn, I believe. I don't
Anne
think they've
Boleyn,
ever
sorry
done
about
Queen
Anne
Victoria.
Boleyn, yeah.
And they turned like Achilles into a black man. Like,
Mhm. Turned his entire people into blacks.
like
And
they're Greeks.
the Greeks were furious about that.
Shit, look what they did to fucking Cleopatra. And the Egyptians were like, fuck no, she isn't a black woman. Like, we have all
Yeah.
this historical data that says she probably was pale skinned just like every fucking body else in Macedonian Greece. Macedonian, that part of the world. She was
Yeah.
fucking one of Alexander's descendants.
Well, they're not pale skinned, but the paler skinned than
Then the fucking
Egyptians.
sub-Saharan Africans.
yeah. Well, so were the Egyptians.
They
Like,
just see
again,
Africa, so that obviously means they had to look sub-Saharan.
That's what I always say this,
Gordon-
and I continue to say this. If your culture is so fucking your history is so fucking lovely and wonderful and beautiful, why are you always trying to fucking steal everyone else's?
According to what I've read and videos I've seen, modern Egyptians have more sub-Saharan DNA in them than ancient Egyptians.
Yeah,
because
that's surprising.
because over the years, people traveled and kingdoms formed and shit like that. So of course they're gonna be, a little bit more.
And sometimes people are just going to be fruitful and multiply.
Yeah. It shit happens. Shit happens.
Sorry, I can't help but laugh.
Again, I constantly hate that shit. I really fucking do. It always pisses me the fuck off.
There was this I'm forgetting his name. It's in English. Right, he's a British history professor. I don't know how he got his bloody professorship. Black guy. Who he was on this panel on YouTube. It's on a YouTube video, and he says slaves built the West.
Wow.
And this guy sitting opposite him turned to him and says, "Oh yeah. So you're saying black people built the West?" He goes, "Yes." He goes, "Well, how come they never went back and built Africa then?"
Yeah.
Indeed.
Because he's one of these that denies that Africans sold slaves, that Africans indulged in slavery.
Right.
Yeah.
The homie.
And let me guess, says that the Muslim slave trade was actually better for slaves.
Yeah, I don't think we had gelding.
Nice the Muslim slave trade.
I don't think we had gelding here. Like no one ever cut off a guy's dick. No, the Arab slave trade,
I'm not-
gelding was a thing.
Yes, I know, cheer.
Yeah, the world.
I was just wondering how many times you were going to say it to see if it landed.
Oh yeah, well, gelding.
He probably
Just
just
put
likes
one
to
down.
say the word.
I do. It's a nice word.
I was
creepy.
going to say, I think he likes to contemplate it.
Sorry
You know,
for you, Geld.
It's a old memory of mine. You know, back when I don't want to complete that thought. Just realized.
Well, when you were alive, were you a eunuch?
No, I had slaves. Who's going to do all the menial labor shit while I'm, studying the arcane arts? I'm not fucking going to do it.
Fair point. But I mean, in the ancient world, all the way up to the death of the medieval Christian church, there were scholars and learned men who voluntarily had themselves turned into eunuchs so that it got rid of certain urges so that they concentrate more on their studies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was actually a common practice.
That's why I was figuring that Tyr was a eunuch.
Yeah. I was just figuring he was born without a set.
Oh. I
Low
was
blow.
nicer, Tyr.
You were. My pride, it is wounded.
I was hoping to kill it dead.
No, you can't kill something. Can't kill it dead. It's already been there for years. It's wounded.
Yeah,
bro.
I could go back in time and do it before you actually started the whole litrification thing.
Bastard, you wouldn't.
I mean,
You know he would.
You and what TARDIS?
Don't need a TARDIS. I'll have the help of 2 American scientists lost in the corridors of time.
You buy in Sherman?
No.
Those guys are asses.
You must get that reference. Mitch did. That's why he's groaning internally.
Always.
Oh, are
Peabody
you?
and Sherman? I love Peabody and Sherman.
No, Tony Newman and Doug Phillips.
No, I don't know what that is.
The time tunnel.
Oh, I do
I've
know
never
what
seen
that is.
I've never seen it.
Don't know the names you threw out.
Couldn't
I don't
tell you.
remember any names.
Robert Colbert and James Darren. That made him moan because it's made him think of Vic Valentine or whatever.
Vic Fontaine.
Yeah, him.
The beginning of the end for Star Trek. For Star Trek, really.
You really don't like Vic Fontaine, do you?
No, I think it's a stupid idea. And I'm going through season 6 and 7 of DS9 as we speak. And in season 6, the episode is titled His Way. That's when Vic Fontaine became a thing. And they kept going back to the well ad infinitum when they were out of ideas.
Yeah. Oh, they
turned from that point forward, they essentially turned Star Trek Deep Space Nine into a goddamn musical.
Yeah. Hey, talking about stuff like music, right? I think when you look at the Next Generation onwards, and you compare it to the original series, in the original series, they had music that was supposed to be created in the 23rd century, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not very often, but you had it in some places. Or works of fiction. But hold on. Let me continue.
Well, I want to clarify your point a bit. The song with the episode with the space hippies, those were at least original songs.
Yeah.
Now go on.
You go to the Next Generation, and all the musical tastes are from the 20th fucking century
or earlier.
Yeah. So basically, creativity in the Next Generation era has died.
Yeah.
At least artistic creativity.
And you can tell because his fist was ever ready for a knockdown blow.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
If
I've never
anyone
really
knows
watched.
what I'm talking about, you know.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you. I don't watch Star Trek. Never got into it.
Okay. It was the film Star Trek Insurrection.
Oh,
It
where,
was
where
also
fucking
in-
They
Data's
broke
singing-
they broke into song because before Data malfunctioned, he was working on some musical theater.
Yeah.
So they decided, hey, let's be funny and inject musical theater into our semi-serious science fiction property.
He
And
also
Oh,
used that when
God.
the duplicate Picard was on the Enterprise, and he sang that song in 10 Forward.
yes,
Come cheer up, my lads. Come cheer up, my lads.
yeah.
Hearts
And
of
the-
Oak.
and seriously, ever since did I mention? Yeah, that was Star Trek Insurrection. And then you bring in Vic Fontaine on Star Trek Deep Outer Space Station #9. And,
Nice one.
And again, all of the songs Vic Fontaine sang were unoriginal. They were
40
covers of other stuff.
Yeah, it was swing, wasn't it?
No, it was Vegas lounge bullshit, Frank Sinatra and all that crap.
You
Yeah,
know, but you know
that's
what really
really
pissed me
swing.
off about Vic Fontaine
Oh,
and
they
shit?
were not swing.
But
Oh,
no,
fair enough, I'll let you off.
hold on. You know what pissed me off about Vic Fontaine? It is the dress. It is what they did to Cisco's character. All right, Cisco is a 23rd century man.
24.
He should be 24th
24th.
century man. He should be above all the pettiness of prejudice and
20th
shit like
century
that.
racism.
Yeah. So, but when he goes, like, he refused to go to Vic Fontaine's club because at some point people that look like him would have never been in there. Like, it shouldn't fucking matter. You aren't there. You aren't hurting the quote unquote races by going there. They're fucking long dead. You live in an age where the racism of skin color is a thing of the past. You got actual fucking other races that you got to be hating.
Well, let's
Wow.
okay. Let's
It's true
let's play
though.
with the concept a bit here. So in Cisco's day, that was 150 years prior to his life.
Mhm.
And rough numbers, okay?
Yeah.
Is there any race of people in the United States today
Yes.
that tend to define themselves based on things that happened
Yes.
hundreds of years ago?
But the problem is, again, Cisco has been is supposed to be this not high minded, but this he's not a paragon or anything, but he's one of the upholding pillars of Star Trek ideals. That means he does not judge on looks alone, and he gives everybody a fair shot. Him saying those lines because back then they would have done this to me. When you aren't back then, you are now. Your high-mindedness and the attitudes of social not Darwinism.
There is a get out for this though.
What did they get out?
The Vic Fontaine episodes took place after both episodes, Beyond the Stars, where he was Benny, the science fiction writer in the 50s.
Yeah, but again,
and he directly experienced all of that. So that is going to colour him the same way that
it shouldn't.
It will, because it'll be colour his mind the same way that all those experiences Picard had when he got zapped by that probe and lived that different life, altered his mind.
Yeah, Picard was able to play a flute, for God's sake.
Right.
Still a
Again,
fucking
it's
little bastard.
again, here it is. It's supposed to be. Hold on, and hear me out. He is supposed to be, again, this high-minded guy who has these ideals. And yes, he had 2 bad experiences shown to him by the wormhole aliens to get him to do what they wanted him to do.
Yeah, but he's still carrying all of the memories of that life around in his head as well as
He
his own.
shouldn't, because he only experienced a single day of being Benny.
When he was dropped
2 days
into
of
that
being
life,
Benny.
when he was dropped into that life, he got all of Benny's memories. He
Yes.
didn't lose any when he came back.
And there is a saving grace to that to Cisco's attitude there. And I believe it was Cassidy Yates who called him out on it.
Yes, she did.
And that is a saving grace for that episode, at least. I think that was out of character for Cisco somewhat.
And that's my
To
point.
hold
It
on
really
to
was.
that, to hold on to that, what is it, angst?
Yeah.
The way he did.
And again, Cisco has encountered aliens that literally want to destroy and kill him. He's encountered beings that have, who have looked hideous and been quite benevolent and kind. He shouldn't hold on to the concept of just because he looks like a group of humans who at one point did something to that I may have experienced that. I'm still me though, even though I have all these memories of being Benny. I am still me.
Yeah, but he's black on the left-hand side. I am black on the right side.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So Rotten. Tell me more about guns.
Loki and Beale.
Wow. We bored Angela so much. She wants to talk about weaponry.
I mean, that's fair.
I'm sorry.
Tell us about your favorite firearms, Angela.
Yeah. You like to hear about guys shooting the loads?
Wait, what?
No.
Oh God.
Yeah, Batman's like, here, cock this. I'll discharge a load for you.
Oh God. I was gonna say, I think Batman likes thinking about me thinking about that.
Oh, I just thought I just thought of the perfect scene from a sitcom that I know Mitch likes. Yeah, detective there, female suspect, looks at him and goes, "Is that a gun in your pocket? Are you please meet me?" And the detective's partner says, "Have you ever met Sledge before?"
I still like the
That
comments
was
where I
a-
saw it, or the person was just like, "Is that a gun in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see me?" They're like, "It's a gun. They were on sale." Was that a gun in your other pocket? Or like, it's a gun. Like, was that a gun in your other pocket? Yeah, it's a gun as well. They were on sale 2 for 1.
Yeah. Oh God, that was a brilliant show. I mean, it was a perfect send up with the Dirty Harry movies as well.
Gotta ask yourself, well, do you feel lucky, punk? Do you?
No, trust me, I know what I'm doing.
No. Sir, pilot, have you ever flown? No. I've never learned.
Oh God, the one where he became the Hammeroid.
Oh yeah.
What's my favorite one? Man got to know his limitations.
That's the same movie.
No, it's not. It's Magnum Force.
Yeah, it's the same one for the pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's Magnum Force. Hood. A cop can Hood can kill a cop. You get nothing. Cop kill a hood.
I like that scene where he's on the interview board and Tyne Daly's there to get made up to a detective, and he puts her through her paces.
What are you gonna do if someone goes bang?
Yeah, and she actually impressed him.
Well, it's my ass, sir.
That was a fun show, Green Badger. I don't know if you're talking about this. No. Am I thinking of the right thing?
Yes, Sledgehammer.
I'm thinking about
David
Hebrew Hammer?
Raish and oh, I'm forgetting her name.
it was during the 80s, right?
80s, 90s, something like that. Yeah.
And are you sure you're not
Yeah,
thinking
you used
about
to watch
Hebrew
that
Hammer?
with my grandma.
What?
The Hebrew Hammer.
I said I used to
No,
watch that.
that
with
was
my
a parody
grandma.
movie.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Sledgehammer, I have
Actually,
no
I-
idea.
I'm still
the Hebrew
waiting.
Hammer was okay.
I am
Angela.
still waiting
Angela,
but
what?
Jews in space.
The
Okay,
Hebrew
Angela?
Hammer was Judah the Maccabee, who was actually the Jewish soldier that won back the temple. The whole reason that we celebrate Hanukkah.
Uh-huh.
I was
Judah
thinking of the
Maccabee,
movie.
also
I was thinking
known as
movies.
the Hammer.
Hey, is it true? I've heard that
I didn't know that.
the Jewish faith celebrated, practiced in pre-Christian Israel is not the same as Judaism is now. I heard that somewhere. I don't know if it's true or not.
You are correct that Judaism back then is not the same as Judaism now. There are a lot of differences, including the fact that you have several different like sects of Judaism, including what I would be referred to, which is either Reformed or Messianic. And there are like several different. You have like your Sephardic Jews, your Hasidic Jews, your
they're the ones who burn when you touch you, aren't they?
Ashkenazi Jews. I don't know what your joke you're making.
The
Hasidic Jews.
Acidic.
Never mind. Now I understand.
Jews?
But yeah, there are several different sects. Each of them like following different strictness levels of Judaism, except for like the Sephardic Jews tend to be people who have converted to Judaism, I believe.
Yeah, because there are, I believe there are some Jewish sects who will actually eat non-kosher food, such as pork products.
There are usually those are Messianic Jews.
So
they tend to be the ones that also believe that Christ. They tend to be the ones that also believe that Christ is the Messiah.
Yeah. There's something I remember reading. King Herod.
That's what I think of him.
His people, his family. Yeah, they were natives to what became Judea. And when the Jews took it over, they forced everybody who didn't flee to convert to Judaism, and that's where Herod's family came from. So, yeah, he was basically the descendant of converted Jews, yet somehow he became king. I can't remember how his family became king. It's interesting how convoluted the history of any given country is, though.
Oh, yeah.
And Herod actually looked, the Herod who sent his soldiers out to kill Christ as a baby looked just like Yul Brynner.
I feel like that's a reference to a movie.
It's a reference to a movie.
Okay, I just wanted to.
Wait a minute. I just had this odd thought. Now, Yul Brynner, the Pharaoh that sent, the soldiers after Moses looked like Yul Brynner.
Yeah.
And King Herod looked like Yul Brynner. So
all
the people harassing, so all the people harassing the Jews just essentially look like Yul Brynner in the ancient past?
Why not all of the ancient fixtures that look like Yul Brynner harassed the Jews? He was also the king of Siam.
Yeah. In both the movie and the TV series.
And the play on Broadway.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He was noted as an intensely arrogant man.
Yes, he was.
But he donated a vast amount of money to this this Korean refugee in the UK so he could have a good schooling and an adult life. So he might have been tremendously arrogant, but doesn't mean he was a bad person.
True.
Oh, I remember reading video saw on the making of the Magnificent Seven, and him and Steve McQueen hated each other. You know, they had to reshoot because Yul Brynner noticed Steve McQueen's got a bigger horse, so he wants an even bigger one. Steve McQueen wants a better hat. So Yul Brynner's got to have the black hat, then guns and everything. Apparently, they doubled the time it took for that movie to be made between them.
I think I would have told them both to fuck off.
I would have as well.
I'd be like, hey, look, you want the job? Do the fucking job.
Some certain actors get dicky, the dickish with other actors. Like, was it like John
fine.
Wayne and someone
That's
else?
fine. They can hate each other as much as they want. This is my set, my film. Do your fucking job, or I'll find someone who will.
Yeah. I mean, some ways, the studio system that they had, back up until the 50s, really worked. In other ways, it was a fucking horrible slave market.
Yeah. I agree.
I mean, because if stars like Yul Brynner and Steve McQueen had tried that during the studio system, they would have been out of work.
Probably.
Yeah.
But one of the telling reasons why it was a slave market is Judy Garland.
That poor girl.
What was that?
Fucking
What did you say, Mitch?
Jackie Cooper.
Yeah, and to a lesser extent, Mickey Rooney.
Dorothy Dandridge.
Natalie
Like,
Wood, Shirley Temple.
Nicknames no one knows. That'll prove the point.
Judy Garland at a very young age hooked on uppers to keep it going for performances, and downers so she could sleep.
Yep.
And
they want that poor girl to death.
And
the amount of food that
diet
she could
pills
eat during the Wizard of Oz because they had to keep her looking as young as they possibly could and fitting into that costume.
It gets worse because she was harassed. She was harassed by the Munchkins. Like they were horny bastards, horny drunken bastards.
I did not know that. Might explain the high pitched voices.
Yeah, like it is. So my mother was really big into like the Wizard of Oz. She had damn near everything Wizard of Oz, and she also had a making of the Wizard of Oz. And like they said, they were fucks. The paint for the Tin Man made the guy sick. No, not the paint. The green paint for the Wicked Witch of the West made the original actress sick. It did. It broke her out so badly. Like she had to. Like it damn near burned her.
I don't know about that, but Buddy Ebsen
right on the.
Go on, Angela.
You were actually right on your first go around.
Yeah, the Tin Man.
It was the Tin Man had to be recast because he actually turned out to be allergic to the paint.
Wasn't the lead in that?
He turned out to be allergic to the aluminum in the paint.
I thought it was lead.
No, it was aluminum.
The fake snow was asbestos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that was a nightmare. Like that poor girl.
Only if it made you itch.
Like that shit was a fucking nightmare.
Did you say it was only a nightmare if it made you itch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mitch.
It made you a Mitch.
But I get weird about such things, as you know.
I mean, we can at least say this for that one. Like you didn't have too many actors and actresses that had their heads up their ass.
No, not well. At least not in the same way.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, and the effect that drugs had on Judy Garland during The Wizard of Oz, that tended to halt their production because she'd fly off into a rage for no reason at all because of the drugs.
Here it comes. Yeah. There we go.
Well,
Sorry.
you've always got Natalie Wood, whose mom made her be in a movie that actually terrified the shit out of her because she was afraid of water.
All right. I remember reading that.
I mean,
Actually, my favorite.
There's this movie that she was doing when she was about like 10 or 12 where she had to cross this bridge with like torrential water going over it.
Yeah.
And she kept like bursting into tears and begging her mom not to make her do it. And her mom was just a rabid bitch to her because her mom was basically living off of her paycheck. So
of course. I mean,
Yeah.
stage
Many
mothers
parents.
are nothing new.
Yeah, now we call them pageant mothers.
Yeah.
No, they're still
Well, they're still stage mothers.
they're still stage moms
Yeah.
and dads.
The most frightening one I heard, because there was this documentary my mother was watching about these American state pageant mothers. And because there was nothing else on, and yeah, I was trying to read, I was watching it as well. And there was this one, yeah, she had her sons up on, and she said if she thought she could get away with it, she would take them to a doctor and have them turned into girls.
Yeah, there are some
That's
people that are just
fucking scary.
fucking terrible.
people.
Yeah. You got that attitude, you don't deserve the children.
Right. Look at Gary Coleman's parents.
It's fucking scary too.
Yeah.
I'm glad my mom was my mom because if I had
And
my
Todd
mom, I'd be
Carty's.
terrified.
See, Mitch,
Okay.
Todd Carty's parents as well.
Who?
The guy who played Willis,
Todd
Todd
Bridges.
Carty. Todd Bridges, sorry, yeah. Yeah, Todd Carty's an English actor and he's white, so
Well, that's
So you race swapped one of the kids on fucking Different Strokes.
Right, Angela?
I'm sorry. We moved several decades away from
yeah,
what
we
I was
did.
going to refer to, which was Shirley Temple, whose
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
mother turned around and had her doing what during that point in time was considered child porn.
Mhm.
Ugh.
Yeah,
So-
basically. See, this has been my thing for a long time. I would pose the question, which is worse? And I think Shirley's mother comes into this.
Hey.
Could fit into the scenario.
Do you know who
Remember
Johnny Ship? Sorry.
when the big scandal broke about the Catholic priest fiddling the kids?
Uh-huh.
See, my question was always, who's the bigger criminal? The priest who raped the kids, or the parents who took hush money for letting, basically, who profited on their kids getting raped? And
I've said
does that not turn the parents into accessories after the fact?
If
Mitch.
the
Makes
parents
them
ever
should
knew.
make them accessories during the fact.
Yeah,
Hold
that's
on,
if the
hold on.
parents ever knew.
Wait a minute. I want to say this because I said it yesterday. My grandmother had a saying: if you send me somewhere that you know is dangerous and I get hurt, you are just as responsible as the person that hurt me. Like, you know, because she wanted to send me over to one of my aunt's house who there were a lot of shit going on there. That's what she said to her. You are just as responsible as the person that did it because you knew it was dangerous and you still allowed me to do it.
This is a different thing though, Tara, because these parents didn't know. But after the fact, they decided, oh, it'll be okay if you give us money. Whereas I would have been like, you know what? Yeah, give me the money, but I'm still going to, and I'll take the money and then I would still file charges.
Yeah.
A lot of those parents would never have known until it all came out.
Well,
Because
you also
hold on, because Catholic priest, right? I say to the kids are impressionable. This is just between us, you, me, and God. And if anybody else finds out, you're going to hell.
Okay.
you also had the Catholic Church moving people, like they would take
Well, yes.
problematic people and move them to other countries where, America
No, not
doesn't have an
other
extradition
countries,
treaty with
just
them.
other cities.
Or like they moved people to other countries where the extradition
Or
treaty
leper
doesn't
colonies.
exist.
I know they did, but they also simply moved them to other cities in the
Mhm.
same country.
Sometimes not even
True.
other cities.
Right. Sometimes
here's
just to
one.
another church in their
Yeah, just
jurisdiction,
another
if you will. I can't think of the
Have
right
you-
word.
Have you ever
No,
heard of
right
a
now.
Have you ever heard of a guy called Johnny Sheffield?
No.
No.
Can you remember the Johnny Weissmuller Tarzan films?
Yeah.
Remember Boy?
Oh, okay.
That was Johnny Sheffield. And apparently, when those films got popular, the studio had to provide him with security because he started getting amorous fan mail from adults.
Oh God, no.
That's why we're not. He didn't stay in the movie business very long after the Tarzan films had finished.
Right.
Guy used to know on MSN Messenger was a fan of his, friend of his. The same guy I've told you about who grew up in Kansas and doesn't like Superman.
Some people are just shitty people.
Yeah, but there's a different level of shittiness we're talking about here too. I mean, people who are willing to basically willing to prostitute their kids just for a buck.
Yeah.
People willing to hang on.
Who will sell their kids' future out.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
I felt the sneeze coming on early, and I knew if I didn't let it happen, it would escalate in bad ways. But yeah, people willing to sell their kids for sex, people willing to put their kids through all kinds of
Hell.
All kinds of hell for an acting career. I mean,
Yep.
As much as I dislike Will Wheaton, apparently his parents did that to him.
Yeah. Yeah, but him being a miserable cunt later on in his life is his own fault, not his parents.
That's his choice.
As like the
Same
comedian.
with
Well, the comedian I saw, because like it's like they brought his like he said he was abused as a child. I think it was just physically, and he goes, people will say like, well, you're an adult, you should stop blaming your parents. He goes, well, I have a counter to that. If there's a building with a fucked up foundation and you're on the 36th floor, that doesn't mean the 35 below it's better than that. And it's like, no, but you're an adult and you haven't done anything to fix your own fucking foundation, bitch.
Well, not only that, but you're an adult. Get off the 36th floor.
Yeah. Then you get
Go into a different building.
Then you get Danny Bonaducci.
Oh God.
Yeah. The thing which stopped him from going completely off the rails was the guy who played Reuben in the Partridge Family. He turned it the father that he should have had. If you know what I mean.
I know, because Danny Bonaducci did go off the rails.
Yeah, but he could have gone off the rails a lot worse.
And a lot sooner, I suppose.
Yeah.
That guy's a fucking piece of work.
Yeah, he wasn't that bloody sure as well, what really wanted. It's all Tears' fault anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I am the source of many a problem.
I mean,
Yes, you are.
But there are some child actors who actually made a life in the industry into adulthood who seem to be doing okay.
Yeah, usually it's the ones whose parents gave a shit. But
I mean, I don't know what Jackie Earle Haley's parents are like, but he's still doing stuff.
Generally, it's the
It
kids.
seems like he's okay.
It's the kids whose parents don't really want their didn't really want their kids to be actors, but supported them anyway.
Right. But yeah, stage parents, man. And stage parents doesn't even really just well, I mean, sports is still entertainment.
Yeah.
But the stage mother who will whore out her daughter is no different than the father who goes out and tries to smack another kid around for being better at football.
Yeah.
Than his kid. Hillary Duff. Yeah. She seems to have come through it pretty well.
Well, she's the only one who basically, once she got to an adult, kind of stopped acting and that whole thing, from everything I'm aware of.
Probably found a thing that made her happy.
Yeah. Got married, had a couple
that's
kids
the
or
thing.
something,
If
and
you spend
apparently
your
loves
childhood
being a
as an
mom.
actor and you actually get to have some of the money that you made, if your parents and business people were responsible, then you have the freedom to find stuff that makes you happy and excel at it.
Yeah. Or suck at it, but be happy.
Yeah. I mean, no one's rushing out to hire Gwyneth Paltrow anymore, are they?
No, they are not. She's gone fucking off the rails.
Yeah, and she's also hit the wall like traveling at Mach 7.
Her mom's more likely to get work than she is.
Who's going to
Who is
her
her mother?
Oh, shit. Like 2 seconds ago, I could have told you. Blythe Danner.
Who?
Blythe Danner?
Never heard of him.
Her.
Never heard of her.
Okay. Never mind.
I was being an arse.
I was being sincere.
I was also being sincere, but I was being an arse by whilst being sincere.
She does look familiar. She's 82.
Yeah.
In Killer Clown, 7076, Loving Molly, Hearts of the West, Future World, The Great Santini, Inside the Third Reich, Man, Woman, and Child, Guilty Conscience, Brighton Beach Memoirs, Another Woman, Mr. and Mrs. Bridge, Alice, The Prince of Tides, Husband and Wives, Napoleon.
Oh yes, I recognize her as well.
Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar, The Myth of Fingerprints, Mad City, The Proposition, No Looking Back, The X-Files, Force of Nature, The Love Letter, Things I Forgot to Remember, Meet the Parents. Nope.
She's actually way similar looking to Gwyneth Paltrow, but she was a lot better looking in her youth.
Okay, I think I found something I know her from. She was Madame Suleimani in Howl's Moving Castle. Okay, there it is. I like her.
That does
she was
nothing
the
for me.
voice.
Yeah, she was Madame Suleimani. The bitch of the old witch. She wasn't. She was kind of a bitch to Howl.
I haven't seen that movie in forever. But again,
she was
other
his
than
teacher.
watching any of the ones on for the reviews, I haven't actually sat down and watched a movie in a few months at least.
Young.
That's Hilary Duff's fault.
Mm.
I was sick of blaming Tia. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Well, we won't blame her because, like I said, from what I'm aware of, like she got out, found a good man, because she, and that whole thing, got married, had some kids, and is just enjoying her life.
Mm.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's Mickey Rooney's fault.
Probably. Oh, so since we've been talking actors, have any of y'all seen the whole thing? It's been being shared by some people or quote tweeted by some people on Twitter, to where they keep trying to say it's like Sean William Scott should have had the following that Chris Pratt has. And it's like
Hell, Sean William Scott.
he played Stifler in American Pie. That'd be
Okay.
his biggest role. Plus, he was in The Rundown with The Rock. Like, he's not a bad
Advancing
actor.
Evolution with David Duchovny and Ready Redhead, whatever the fuck her name is.
Final Destination.
Yep, he was in the.
Don't hear of him now.
Oh, yeah,
You mean Gillian Anderson?
No.
He's also in
It's the redhead from X-Files with David Duchovny.
Yeah, that wasn't the movie. The movie was Evolution.
Yeah.
Oh, you said redhead.
Julie McRedhead,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck her name is. Julianne Moore.
He's also in
Yeah.
Role Models in, I think, The Goon.
Okay.
Like, he's actually a pretty good actor. It's just the one that he got the most famous for was being a giant douchebag, otherwise known as Stifler.
Right.
And Stifler wasn't always a giant. Stifler was a lot more complicated than people give him credit for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
it
the
just
biggest
didn't make
thing
the movie
in that
work
one is
for
just
it.
because a lot of people want to shit on Chris Pratt because he's a Christian and he's very big on being family oriented, which is funny because I don't hear anyone talking shit about Jeremy Renner doing that, considering the fact when he does that shit with his family, he's got a house in the mountains that they'll stay in for months on end.
Yeah.
Who?
I
Jeremy
think the other
Renner.
reason why I think a lot of this dislike of Chris Pratt is also engineered because he refuses to move in the Hollywood circles, if you know what I mean.
Right.
He's also willing to let his wife be a trad wife, and they are really against that.
Yeah.
Let me
I
see
like
Clown
Chris
Side is-
Pratt.
I actually really do like Chris Pratt.
I mean,
Like I said, both of them are fine actors. It's just for some odd reason there's these people online that it seems to be their biggest problem is the fact that he does tend to be more manly. I mean, granted, in a lot of the stuff they do tend to kind of let him joke a little more than he should in some things, but he does play a good freaking serious role. It just seems like more people have an issue with him because he's in Hollywood and he's a Christian and he's open about his faith, but he never pushes it on anybody.
And that's how it should be. You shouldn't force anyone to do anything. I'm sorry, Angela.
No, I'm just. I do know who Jeremy Renner is, brother. Everybody was talking, so I didn't hear who Rotten had said.
My favorite thing that Jeremy Renner did was try and keep as much distance between himself and Brie Larson when they were getting interviewed together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he hated her.
Everybody hated her.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
She's an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the way she was attacking Chris Hemsworth during that interview. He was giving as good as he got, but he maintained politeness.
Yeah, Don Cheadle let her. Don Cheadle let her have like, I told you don't touch me.
Yeah.
Like that one was low, but you could hear it.
Oh yeah.
Like, no one likes her.
Nope. Apparently, even her mirror image refuses to have anything to do with her.
And honestly, it's not a left-right thing either, because Don Cheadle's not exactly a paragon of a right-wing.
No. It's just the fact they let freaking Jennifer Lawrence believe her own hype, basically.
Oh God, she that killed her career.
She's apparently waking up to herself as well.
Yeah, that killed her fucking career really big.
Because that's like,
Jennifer Lawrence isn't an asshole.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. You said Brie Larson. That's my
Jennifer
fuck up.
Lawrence interview. She's charming as all hell.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I fucked that one up. That's on me. Y'all even said Brie Larson, and
I was trying to.
Oh, you meant to say okay.
How we jumped to Jennifer Lawrence.
I don't know why my brain fucking did that. Sorry about that. That's on me.
You will be. We will have you over for next week's human sacrifice.
I was just going.
Hold on.
How did I miss that where that turned? I don't.
But rotten. Next week's human sacrifice. You have to promise to bring a human. You can't come and borrow somebody else's.
No guarantees.
Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah, she was in.
She was Katniss.
I know who Jennifer
Passengers.
Lawrence is.
No,
No,
but Brie
oh, tell
Larson,
it
because
back.
like Brie Larson
Chris Pratt.
can act, and contrary to popular belief, since all's for some odd reason, some people remember her in is either playing
Scott
Miss
Pilgrim.
Marvel or Scott Pilgrim, which the girl can actually sing.
She looked hot in Scott Pilgrim. I don't know what the
Before
fuck
she had
happened to her.
plastic surgery.
She
She
was
was in.
actually
No, hold on, because when she was in, I'm not gonna say the complete abomination, but it should not have been called 21 Jump Street. I will openly say that. In 21 Jump Street, she did a good job, and she was smiling.
Yeah, but then you get
she
the.
was,
Hold on a minute, Angela, if you don't mind. Oh no, go ahead.
she was actually quite good in Kong Skull Island.
Well, I was going to mention only exactly the opposite. She was in
No,
Kong
she was
Skull
good
Island.
in that. The only problem
Was she?
is no, she was great in that. She was basically playing Jane Fonda.
Yeah, I was going to say she was in Kong Skull Island. She was a female lead, and I can't remember seeing her in that film, and I've got it on DVD.
Yeah, no, she was actually really good in that. I was very surprised. I was like, wow.
I can't remember seeing her in it, and yeah, I watched it a few times. She was that bland.
And then one of the bigger things I still remember for Brie Larson was having the discussion when I was still in the military in Okinawa. And I said flat out, it's like, not saying Brie Larson is unattractive, but by Hollywood standards, she's not hot. And one of the other NCOs is just like, well, you wouldn't kick her out of your bed. It's like, who I may or may not sleep with has nothing to do with the Hollywood standards of beauty. It's the look I gave him. So I was like, you're better than this.
All I know is in Scott Pilgrim, she looked hot.
And did you know for the song that she did in that one, there is an entire version where she sings the whole song?
Yes, I know. There's also the Super Life Threshold. Sorry.
Yeah, well, she did have a failed pop singing career.
Didn't like almost every actor in the 90s or the late 80s?
Probably.
Well, Eddie
I
Murphy did.
I don't.
Bruce Willis did.
Yeah.
I think the only one who's
the rhino. I don't understand her having the rhinoplasty because she had a better looking nose than Rachel from Friends.
only reason I could see that she got a rhinoplasty is that she got hurt or got into an accident or something that fucked up her nose and they couldn't get it back to the way it was supposed to be.
Or she got convinced.
Or, yeah, she got misled.
Because, honestly, that nose job she's had, she wants her money back.
Some people actually do. Well, no, if she wants her money back, then she did do it for cosmetic reasons. I was going to say that some people actually do have rhinoplasty done because they actually have a deviated septum.
Yeah. Oh, hey, here's one for
They
you.
usually don't. I don't believe for that though. They necessarily have to change the entire look of the nose.
Here's one for you. The way you perceive a person, whether you like them or dislike them, greatly affects how you find them in attractiveness. I mean, Amber Heard. I used to think she was drop dead gorgeous. Then all this shit happened with Johnny Depp, and now all I can see is the faults in her face.
Yep.
She is a bed shitter. She is like 8 stages away from being a bunny boiler. That's fucking scary.
I don't tend to notice whether or not someone is attractive until I've had a conversation with them.
Sean Astin.
Or I admire their talent.
Sean Astin.
I admire Sean Astin's talent.
Chris Hemsworth. I admire Chris Hemsworth's talent.
I'm not that into Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, tell the truth. You go weaker than he's thinking about his shoulders.
Not really. he does have nice shoulders, but no,
See?
they're attached
No.
to that. They're attached to that brain, and so I'm not really.
What's wrong with his
turned on
brain?
by it.
Now all I can think of is the meme to where someone they
Matt
get the
Damon.
picture of oh crap. Played
Actually,
Superman.
Matt Damon, he's a good-looking guy, and he's really smart.
And he's a total lefty.
Played who's the
didn't-
guy who played Superman, played The Witcher?
Oh,
Henry
Henry
Cavill.
Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
Oh, well, the whole thing was funny because like the classic tweet that got turned into a meme to where like like this is what women want. They're like kind of muscly, a little bit of hair, still has a little bit of fat, and it's like yeah, this is what women want. Literally Superman.
Mm.
Oh God, Henry Cavill. One of the funniest things he did was he got sick of people making fun of the Clark Kent disguise. So he basically Clark Kented himself up. Baseball cap, pair of glasses, average looking clothes, and was standing in Times Square underneath a poster for Man of Steel, and nobody recognized him.
Oh yeah, because the average person isn't paying any fucking attention when they're out and about.
It's even true at work. I mean, if you present yourself in a certain way, right? Say you're Superman, and you present yourself wearing glasses, wearing clothes that are a bit baggy, suit your posture a little bit. Nobody's going to think you're Superman in a million years.
There
Well, that was
is
kind of
a
his
hold on.
point,
No, hold on. Let Angela talk.
Point was that you could easily not realize that Clark Kent was Superman.
What I'm about to say was there is a if you dress the part, say you go into, you're not a businessman, you're not a executive, but if you go in there, dress the part, act the part, they'll fucking just ignore you. Even if they know, like I know all the 100 executives there. I've never seen you, but you act like you belong here, so apparently you belong here.
Yeah, it's a psychology spies have been using for centuries.
And another big thing of the people that want to be like, well, I don't see why anyone didn't notice. It's like, well, it's kind of easy to realize that when you're looking at the movies or the comics or the freaking cartoons
From the outside,
and he's the central fucking focus.
Yeah.
So you're seeing him in the center of the screen 99% of the time. You're supposed to be paying attention to that.
But you also got to remember, it's not just a physical change. It is an attitude shift. Clark Kent is kind of mousy.
Yes, but the whole thing is we're talking about people who, because of seeing it in media, to where that person's center focused.
Well, yeah,
like the media of it is center focused. Like that's where they try to is where their brain is going. Well, we know he's Clark Kent, and because they're not getting past the psychological of the center focus of it, they don't understand why other people don't see it. When yes, in that whole thing, 90% of people hold on. 99% of the time, the only way you're going to notice a person outside of a crowd, it's like in a crowd, is one of two reasons. They are either extremely attractive or they are batshit ugly. And you're going to remember the batshit ugly one first.
No, there's another one. If they're doing something to stand out, they're going to stand out. If it's okay. So at my job, if someone comes in the middle of summer wearing a trench coat, that's gonna fucking stand out.
Yeah.
Hold
on. To you guys, because you're supposed to be looking for that. For a lot of the average person,
no,
they're not going to pay attention to it. They're going to look and go, and go about their business.
That's not true. Because
what if he's a short, stocky, middle-aged Italian American with a gravelly voice, and he keeps following somebody around asking them questions?
Again, it is the site. If everyone is dressed in shorts and summer gear, and you see this guy walking with a trench coat, it is something abnormal, and it's going to stick out in your mind. Because even if you're not looking at it psychologically, you are scanning the area. It's a site. It's everyone is doing this. Like no one is not doing this. You are scanning the area because you're looking for random shit, so you don't walk into fucking walls. But you as your brain is going through, okay, person. What the fuck? Why that guy wearing a trench coat in the middle of summer?
I was just say, Tier, but you've also seen that whole thing. How many times have people walked into someone else because they weren't scanning, they weren't paying attention? They've walked into fucking holes and shit.
Yes, that is a thing. Granted, I'll give you that, but most people are scanning. It is something your mind is doing that
Yes,
you
and
don't quite
they'll
register.
see it, but they're not going to consciously recognize it.
That's not true.
Again, it's that whole thing. The average person is going to see
Yes,
the
the
dude
average person
is going to see the dude in the
average
trench
person is
coat
gonna
and
see
be
the
like,
guy in the
huh.
trench coat.
Yeah.
They're go-
And they're not going to make a big deal of it. They're not going to be like, oh, I bet he's Superman.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if it's you said there are only two reasons why somebody would stand out in the crowd.
I said
Extremely
remember
attractive.
someone in the thing.
Remember
But
somebody in the
whatever.
crowd. Extremely attractive, extremely ugly. And I'm like, no. If everybody is, again, the homogeneity of the crowd is broken by a single object. If, say, again, someone in a fucking gorilla suit is walking through a crowd of people all wearing fucking white, you're gonna notice the goddamn gorilla suit.
Yeah, that's kind of fallen into like the ugly thing.
That is
Yeah.
not falling into the ugly thing. It is falling into the
It is.
abnormality of the situation.
Yeah, which is what the ugly thing is.
That's not. But the words he used were there are only two situations. The
Oh my God.
Well, fine. I will correct it to their 3 situations.
oh Jesus fucking Christ.
Right, the incredibly good looking or the ugly falls into the abnormal. Because both incredibly good looking and ugly stand out because they're abnormal.
Yes, the abnormality of it. It is not because they're physically, physical appearance in itself. It is something different. It is that we got the homogeneity of everyone wearing white, and all of a sudden you see a goddamn woman in red.
What I was going to say with the whole Superman thing is in universe,
He's
most
mousy.
people. Hold on, let me finish. In universe, at least up until Brian Michael Bendis fucked everything up, most people didn't even think Superman had a secret identity.
But again,
I mean, because the idea is, if you're like Superman, you've got all up. Why would you pretend to be anything else?
but again, for Clark Kent in the first Superman movie that we watched, like even a little bit of, he came off as weak and he didn't use his powers
Yeah.
openly. And when Lois was looking at him, like she quote unquote, she was the one that defended him. She
Well,
would
even
not
Dean
look at.
Cain's- Yeah, you're right. But even Dean Kane's Clark Kent worked as an effective disguise. Mainly
Yeah,
because
he was
nobody's
still
going to
mousy.
think that Superman's going to. He wasn't mousy. He wasn't wimpy. But
Nope.
he just put himself over as an average guy. And nobody's going to think that somebody like Superman's going to get a job working in a newspaper.
Maybe not mousy is the word I want to look for.
Average.
Average works.
Yeah,
he
that's
he
what
didn't
Clark.
stand out.
Yeah, that's what Clark
Yeah.
Kent does. He blends into the crowd. And when you're looking at something like that, we're not looking at like Superman would stand out from the crowd because of what he wears, the abnormal, as you put it. Clark Kent blends in because he's in a city and a lot of people are going to wear business attire for their job. So it makes sense.
Yep.
With what he wears, he's not going to stand out.
And the glasses imply a bit of weakness as well.
I was gonna say the glasses are hypnotic or whatever
Yeah,
however the frick they
the-
said
the
it.
use-
That was some bullshit.
That's throwing
Yeah,
some
they
yeah,
weird
they
ass
used to
magic
go with that.
into
They've
it, which-
abandoned that because I believe, various psychologists have like to weigh in on superheroes, and they came up with the thing that Superman's Clark Kent disguise would work irrespective of hypnotism or not.
It's just like
It's-
when
it's-
I
it's
heard
like
that, I
The
was
one,
just
the
like,
one that gets.
no.
Sorry,
No.
Andrea.
Go ahead.
The one that gets me was the whole people saying, "Oh, Batman should be out at easy. It's obviously Batman." No, it's not. In DC Comics, in Gotham City, there are at least 5 people who've got the physicality and the money to be Batman. There are about 7 people who could fund Batman. So there's no way that Batman's going to be fingered just because Bruce Wayne's got physically fit and he's got money. Plus, he takes extreme cautions to protect his identity.
Mm-hmm. Because that's like
Like
when it comes
authorizing really
to bands and whatnot, everyone always thinks that they can just have the whole thing by being good musicians, having good songs, and just kind of like dressing normal. But that because there's a lot of pretty good musicians and everything, you have to look for something to stand out. Like,
Yeah.
the big thing for Korn when they came about was the fact that, at several shows, Jonathan Davis played bagpipes. You're gonna remember the guy who played fucking bagpipes.
And he was in a kilt.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of actors. Charlton Heston said it once. I think, I'm not sure, but Clint Eastwood said it as well. Yeah, they were in the right place at the right time. There are people out there who've never gotten a break, struggling from day to day, doing shite jobs, who are actually better actors.
So they pretend like they like their job.
Well, some of it's because they it's that whole thing of they never got into acting. Acting's just never been something they've been into themselves or whatnot, or they just never been given the opportunity.
Yeah. There's another reason as well. I've heard other celebrities saying it. The reason that they're famous, where other people didn't get a break, is because they're arrogant. And that arrogance gives them, it might be false, but it gives them confidence enough to push themselves. And unless you push yourself and make yourself noticed, you'll never get anywhere in that kind of field.
I don't know if I would call that arrogance so much as confidence.
That's their words, not mine.
Yeah. Well, it's the whole situation as well. Like, there's a fine line between arrogance and confidence, and many people don't know it.
Many people fall over it.
There's also a fine line between arrogance and competence.
Yep.
Yeah. Because that's like, I don't know how many times I've had to bring up to people, especially having the conversation with my dad and some of the old timers and whatnot of, they're like, well, people just don't put themselves out there. They're not putting in that extra effort to show they should get a job. And it's like, because they've watched other people get abused for years for doing that. Because they'll do that shit for free, never expecting anything in return other than they believe that they should get the recognition, which should get them the raise, the promotion, and their boss is just like, oh no, that's what they're supposed to do. It's like, so you just use a person and treat them like shit.
Yeah,
I told y'all about the guy. But
should also point out that, for unlike when that, because I had the same conversation with my dad, that for the job market for when they were looking for jobs, you could leave a job on a Friday and have a new job on a Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, you got one job and there's like 100 people chasing it.
Yep.
If you're lucky. The longer you go without a job, the harder it is to get one, and the more those rejection letters beat you down. So you end up like me, just go through the fucking motions.
And you also get the whole thing to where too many companies are also not making any not ambitions, any more benefits for a person to stay there longer. In some cases, it's almost better for them to get a job there, be there for a little while, quit, go somewhere else for like 6 months, and then come back to that job, and they'll get a pay increase.
yeah.
Or just use that job as a springboard to get a better one.
Yeah, too.
Brother, when you take your glasses off, you still look like Stoner Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
but
question-
that's only because when he takes his glasses off, he walks into things.
I was going to say, but Clown, the question is, when you take your glasses off, do you recognize others?
Well,
And
he's
for
called
that
you
Clown
one,
recognize
Swanky.
people
well, for that
who
one, I
know.
have to give myself the...
I'm thinking he's called clown, so when he takes his glasses off, does the nose come away as well?
Hmm.
Honka honka.
Pop, 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 pop.
Waka 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 waka.
You people make me
You
sick.
live in a neighborhood where most of the people are around 5'8", 5'10", and you're over 6 feet. Yeah, people are going to recognize you.
Nice.
You had the one about the Englishman, the Irishman, and the Scotsman caught by the cannibals.
If I squint real
Probably
hard.
heard
Right.
several different ones. This the one where they had to choose their own way to die.
No. So when the cannibal chief comes up, and big black guy comes up and goes, "Where are you from?" The Irishman goes, "Ireland." Goes, "Put him in the pot." Goes up to the Scotsman, goes, "Where are you from?" Goes, "Scotland." Goes, "Put him in the pot." Goes to the Englishman, goes, "Where are you from?" Goes, "England." Goes, "Oh, you haven't got a house yet." If you were English, you would laugh.
Okay.
Bitter laughter.
So for that one, we'll just go.
You're looking for the horn.
Oh wait, this one.
Yeah.
Duck.
Goose. No.
Squirrel.
I
Sorry.
might be playing.
The
the
other
wrong
one
game.
was the Englishman, Irishman, Scotsman captured by the cannibals. They asked
Did
the Englishman
Jesus
where
have
he's
pride?
from. Hey, "Oh, I'm from England." He goes, "Oh, well, we'll put you in the pot." Scotsman, "Where are you from?" He goes, "Oh, I'm from Scotland." He goes, "Yeah, you can go in the pot as well." And what the Irishman, "Where are you from?" He goes, "Oh, I'm from Ireland." He goes, "Oh, well, we'll not put you in the pot. Last time we had an Irishman, he ate all the potatoes."
That's why witches try
Listen,
not
we
to
have
go after
tele-
Irish children because they have to hit them with the wooden spoon. Stop eating the potatoes.
Do you know why Irish dogs have flat faces?
Why?
Keep chasing parked cars. Hey, Tia,
Yes.
did you hear about the wooden car with the wooden body, the wooden wheels, and the wooden engine?
No.
Wouldn't go.
I was gonna say it went up in flames.
Nope.
I still like the one where it's like, Dracula never really dies. He just gets revamped.
Ah.
Hey, Tia,
Yes.
you hear about the Irish tourist sent to blow up a tank?
No.
Burnt his lips on the exhaust pipe.
Oh
Here's one for you.
God.
What kind of jeans do Mario and Luigi wear?
What kind of jeans do Mario and Luigi wear?
Denim, denim, denim.
Denim.
I still like the one where you can say, earlier in my life, I got fired from a factory that made keyboards. Yeah, they said I wasn't putting in enough shifts.
Do you know which city the Pink Panther lives in?
What? Which one?
Durham. Durham.
But on that note, we're going to call it a night because it's been 2 hours. And I haven't had to talk as much for some things because, well, they got in a Star Trek thing and I was just going to let them go. It doesn't bother me that much.
You told us to shut the hell up.
I was trying to think of a subject that wasn't basically bitching about idiots on Twitter.
Star Trek is just us bitching about shit on Twitter.
And that, so all that's been basically been seeing is pretty much the U.S. got pulled off the weapons thing for, I think it was the UN, which is actually a good thing.
And maybe we can get the fuck off out of the UN and kick them out of our country.
And then, like, obviously the whole thing for the Minnesota shooting tour, it's people that, all the fucking armchair lawyers coming out the woodworks. And I even see that in some of the gun things I'm into, where it's just like, oh god, you guys, you got to let some of the stuff go. You can call a good shoot, and call a bad shoot, a bad shoot.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't miss something. I just, for some reason, my brain did not process what you said properly.
Angela, say the line.
So you were just like,
Sure.
Squirrel.
Flag?
There she is, showing off.
Hillenberg.
Swanning about. I'm Angela. Look at me with my also la-di-da central bloody nervous system.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Don't we all have a central nervous system?
Allegedly.
Well, I know Rotten doesn't have one, but I have one. Again, not the
Allegedly.
jar.
Writing
for anything
brain
like
on a
that, it's
piece of
always just so
paper.
fun. Someone will go to make a statement, you're just like,
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And Tia, writing the word brain on a piece of paper and shoving it in your skull does not count as having a brain.
It does, damn it.
Not when you spell it B-R-A-N-E.
Look, you spell brain your way, I'll spell brain my way, okay?
Yeah,
I'll spell
Brian.
it the right way, you'll spell it incorrectly right.
all right, have a good
In
one,
crayon.
Good
folks.
night, y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Have a
Angela,
good
say the
week.
line.
Tomorrow.
I don't
Angela,
think
say the line.
What line?
go to the
Go
theater.
to the theater.
Oh, go to the theater.
Oh my
Definitely. keep the theater alive. Watch indie films if you don't want to watch Hollywood schlock.
Yeah, I'm not aware of any other
Oh,
freaking holidays coming up or any major ones for the rest of this month,
None.
other than my mom's birthdays this week.
Well, happy
stop.
birthday, Mama.
Happy
Mama
birthday.
Rotten.
Happy birthday. And
I'm not singing.
Angela, I stopped watching indie films after the Crystal Skulls.
Wrong indie.
Ah,
Oh wait, there is
Okay.
next week Monday. There's Martin Luther King Day. I wonder if we get that off from work. I don't
Only for
remember.
black.
Yeah,
Got
for
that
the
little
funny
white
part
girl.
is I could probably get a. It's like even though I'm pretty wet, I could probably get away with it. Mostly because I
Oh,
have
I'm
flex,
trying.
like the entire. Well, everyone has flex right now and that whole thing. But have a great week. I got to figure out something for my gun channel. There is a plethora of stuff on YouTube to check out. While they're exponentially bigger than us, I actually recommend the latest episode of Unsub, and I almost want to harass Ronnie Atkins on Twitter to see if he will do the because he got viral off that one freaking dry fire video where he was out grilling, and he said he would do it like if he, since he does whatever he wants, he'll fucking do shit on roller skates if he wants to. I kind of want to see him on roller skates doing the hustle, then draw for dry fire, just because I think it'd be hysterical. He's got to have the music though.
Is Andy Warski still a thing?
What?
I thought you said Andy Warski.
No, Ronnie Atkins.
No, you said something when you were trying to say on roller skates. It did sound kind of like you said Andy Warski. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh,
how
probably
you
because I was
said
trying
it.
to say like he says he does what the fuck he wants. Apparently,
He says what he-
sometimes I slur a little bit, even though I haven't been drinking for months
A
now.
while.
Yeah. Welcome to my world.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna get out of here. Have yourself a wonderful week. Hopefully, the weather gets better if it's kind of bad, or it gives you a weather pattern that you'd like to see at least once this week.
Hopefully
don't
a
know.
warm one.
yeah.
16 foot
Unless it's here, then I hope it freaking snows the entire goddamn week.
Oh,
I
no,
hope
no.
it snows, and I hope I freeze, and I hope I become a lichsicle.
No, I don't. I
You
don't.
know that is not
I-
true, Q.
I hope Tay suffers baking hot heat.
Oh, he would
Thank
like
you.
that actually.
But
What was that, Angela?
He would like that actually.
No, he wouldn't,
He
because
really-
if it's cold, you can get comfortable. If it's too
Mm.
hot, you're fucked.
That's what I
I
keep
like-
trying to tell him. He doesn't believe me.
I like the heat. Like God, I like the heat way better than I like the fucking cold.
we're getting out of here. So y'all have a great night and a great week.
See ya.
Eddie
Bye.
Selassie.
That's
Hey, thanks for tuning in. Join us again next week, or you can check out the other people in the panel in the description and see us again plausibly on one of their channels, or just check out what work they've done. Have a good week, everyone.